about that. What I was saying is, about all of it, and you have your opinions, you think about it, and my thoughts about it was always like, how do they do that? It's so gross, like, and I feel bad for people who want to do that to their bodies. I'm lucky enough that I've always kind of had a fairly good sense of myself and know that I'm not just a body. I have worth and all that. So um, I don't, I feel bad for how they, why they would do that to themselves and torture themselves like that, with the throwing up so I feel like now it's like, I'm like, I'm experiencing it and I'm like, oh my God, like this is as bad as I thought it was or would be. And this is why I was never one of those people who was like, well, maybe I'll just try it once. I was like, no, it's disgusting. So, and awful and terrible. So now I'm sort of like forced, to experience and have a little bit more sympathy and empathy for people who have, that problem. But oh my goodness, it's just not fun. So my point was that this is what's going on with my band, and I'm not sure what actually inside is going on. I found Dr. Gagne. I researched which surgery. Like I said, I was 290. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I was 290. I know I'm 250 now, but that's only because of the starvation. Really, it's the not eating anything that makes you lose weight. Shocking. Who knew that was the secret? So I really felt like the duodenal switch, like I said, I'm sort of a person of extremes. And I really felt like the duodenal switch, I don't want to go through 2 surgeries. I know I can get the gastric sleeve and maybe that'll be enough. But maybe it won't. And I feel like I'm 33. I'm so far healthy. I heal pretty quickly that I might as well just get that done. It can be reversed. So I feel like I'd rather go the extra step now than have to go through another surgery in the near future. So right now I'm around 250. I'm sure that I will be weighing myself, so I'll give an accurate number to these journals. I just wanted to say that I'm doing this because I've watched so many of these and they've just really helped me. Even just, listening to somebody talk about their issues and how they feel and how they're doing and what their story is. And I just wanted to share my story. Hopefully to inspire or make someone laugh or help someone, make a decision. I'm a little bit, I'm going into this kind of half knowing and half not knowing, where I've got the lap band, but this new surgery is going to be completely different. I'm well aware that surgery is a tool, not a quick fix. Clearly, I've learned that it's not a quick fix. And that, sometimes if you try something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work. It's trial and error. We're all individual people. We all have to do what is best for our bodies. I was hoping, that the lap band would be the answer, but it wasn't. And so now I feel like the switch is really going to be something that is intense enough and not a foreign body, that it's going to really help me get to where my goal is. And that is really the ultimate, not just, I want to be healthy. I'm not right now. I mean, it's late and my makeup's off, but I'm a bit of a, girly girl, and I love shopping and I love fashion, and I'm really into makeup. Not that you can tell, but I'm generally speaking really into makeup. I'm going to makeup artistry school this year and really excited about that. But I want to be healthy. I want the energy back. I want to get back to my working out, my exercise. I have 5 dogs and I have a horse, and I really am into, being active, even though I'm lazy a lot too. But anyway, I'm 2 weeks out. My surgery date is the 10th of February. I'll be going to Montreal for a few days to get the surgery. Right now I'm feeling hungry, anxious, to get it done, because I've got to tell you, the starvation business it's not ideal. I'm so tired. Thank God I have the opportunity to I don't have to work right now. So that is just a huge blessing. But I'm exhausted. I'm thirsty. I'm starving. I go to the grocery store and I'm like homicidal because I see all these people and they're buying, and they're buying food and they're eating it. And I'm not even like, of course, when I was younger, crap, junk or whatever. And I don't even care about the junk. I really just want like a big plate of like steamed everything kind of vegetable you can think of. I'm one of those. I like everything. I like healthy food. I also like to put butter on my vegetables, but I've never met a veggie I didn't like. I love chicken. I love fish. I don't eat pork much unless, like, I grew up vegetarian. Just recently I've been introduced to prosciutto, which is delicious. So once in a while, a little bit of prosciutto. One of my guilty pleasures, especially since I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. I grew up a Seventh-day Adventist. I'm not practicing now, but so pork is like no. But when I moved here, I went to Rib Fest and I tasted barbecue ribs by a really good restaurant, and I was like, oh my God, they're so good. So like once a year, and then when once in a while, maybe I'll have some ribs or something. But mostly I like gourmet stuff. I like to go to restaurants and eat good food, and that can get you in trouble. I also love Ben and Jerry's. I would want to kiss them and hug them and thank them for making Ben and Jerry's ice cream because it's delicious. And chocolate and all that, which is funny when I'm talking about it right now. And normally I'd be like, oh, it's so good in my brain. And I'm like, oh, I just want veggies. And like, I want to eat a bowl of soup with a little Parmesan on it and it go down and have that salty Parmesan. I love cheese. But the main thing is, and I'm sorry I'm talking about food so much, it's just when your body goes into sort of this starvation thing for months and months, it's literally all you can think about. Like, I have migraines all the time. I'm just a mess. I'm just a huge mess. So I'm really, really looking forward to the surgery and being able to get at least, 5. If I could sit down and eat 5 bites of food, I would be the happiest girl in the world. I really would be. And it go in my tummy and I chew it and swallow it. There's times, and I know this is probably TMI, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who's experienced this, maybe will be and see this, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. When you can't swallow anything, sometimes you eat the food and you chew it just to feel like food in your mouth and the sensation of chewing. Like you have this like inner urge, like drive to just be able to chew something, not just, drink water or, and sometimes it doesn't always work out and it comes back up. And sometimes I'm so hungry, I don't even care. I just am so like craving the sensation, and not garbage, just any food. Like I can't eat spinach, and I love spinach. I just want to eat salad all day long. Like I swear to God, I just want to eat salad all day long, and I can't do it. And it's horrible. It really is. It's horrible. So anyone out there who is experiencing not being able to eat, I am so there with you. I know how you feel. Your body starts shutting down, and it's really, really, it's frustrating to not feel good ever. Like I can't wait for the day when I can wake up in the morning and sit up in bed. And I'm not a morning person, but 9 a.m., something like that. And just open my eyes and it just be a good day, and not feel like I'm a dead body and I'm just zombieing around. So I know this has not been super cohesive, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry if I've rambled or it's not made a lot of sense. This is my first video, so I'm pretty excited about it, but I also know it's going to be pretty green, and hopefully I'll get the hang of this over time. And I look forward to, I love watching all the videos that I can find that pertain to, to what I'm going through, or sort of what I'm going through. I love watching all your stories, and I really appreciate people who put themselves out there like this. I hope that I can do this regularly, so that I can maybe do for someone else what you all have done for me, which has really been awesome. So it's about 11 o'clock at night. One of my dogs, Mr. Pirate, right here, is giving me the eye. So I'm going to probably sign off here in a minute. But thank you so much for whoever watches these. And I look forward to going on this journey. So I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime while you're watching me, but good day if it's daytime, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening.